Whatever I got is big. He's got me in the trees. He's got me in the trees. We're gonna start this morning off right. I'm not gonna lie, guys, my shoulder was bugging last weekend. I ain't really been coming out and fishing like lures hard all day. You know, there for a while I was doing it every single weekend. Then I took a little break and we did a little this, did a little that, and I was like, dang, that kind of hurts a little bit. So we're out here this morning. We're taking it a little easier probably. We're still throwing lures today. See what we can get into. Get at you right now in the action. Little chop out this morning. Oh, right over the flat. Glad I brought my jacket. It's been super warm the last couple mornings, but this morning, not so warm. It was 80 degrees yesterday morning, and it's 70 degrees this morning. The wind has changed direction, which that doesn't make any sense to me. Why would wind blowing from the south, which is supposed to be warmer, be cooler? But hey, I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm gonna enjoy the nice weather. Down a little bit, a little choppy out. No reason to really be pushing it out here. I'm not trying to go in the water early this morning. I was just thinking about it the other day. I have not gone in the water off this boat ever. I mean, I'm not really trying to jinx it, but I've never fallen off this boat. I know a lot of guys say they've fallen off their canoes, which, I mean, this thing is significantly wider than a canoe, but I don't know. I've never fallen. I've almost fallen off of it more or less just fishing off the front, more than I have actually driving. I mean, there's been a couple instances where I hit like the side of the wave and go, whoa, but I got the grab bar up here. I really don't understand how people be falling off them canoes unless they're like hitting ground while they're going sideways or something, while they're airboating or whatever. Ooh, little windy though. I was, the island was blocking it a lot when I was over there. The island was blocking it a lot when I was over there. I did not realize it was going to be this windy. We're going to power fish down this bank and then wrap around to the back. Hopefully there's nobody there. We're about to see right now. Get this John in here. Whoever put this pole here is awesome. It just showed up out of nowhere, like somebody just put it there. It's a little windy out. It's not as light as they have predicted the last 2 days. Yesterday it was ripping, and today it's ripping again. I'm gonna go over my gear here this morning, guys. I know I never do this. I got my Slammer, what is it? Slammer 4 or something like that. Slammer 4, 2500 high speed, 20-pound braid, 30-pound leader. I just have it on a Battle 3 combo rod. My Terramar, the bottom is all messed up on my Terramar. I gotta get it redone. 30-pound leader, uni to uni knot to a 30-pound leader, loop knot to a jig head and a DOA. On this rod here, I have my Spinfisher 6 3500. That's rigged up my top water, Yozuri Top Knock with a Ugly Stick E-Light, Tiger E-Light. And back there I have my light setup, which is a Battle 3 2500 with 20-pound braid. That's also got 20-pound braid and 40-pound leader. 20-pound braid, 30-pound leader, 1/8 ounce different colored jig head with a different colored paddle tail on there. Just something a little different. I'm gonna throw today when I do a little sight fishing and see if the lighter jig head gives me just a little bit better of a an approach and presentation on those fish. I do usually run the 3/16 ounce, so I'm going to be running just a little bit lighter on that one. I'm going to try not to do any cut bait fishing. I want to just throw lures today. I want to throw lures all day. I want to hit a lot of spots today and just cover a lot of ground. Some pretty good rolls. Oh, decent snook. Oh yeah, decent snook. Oh, he came off. Used to catch big snook here. I caught one of my biggest ever on a DOA. One of my biggest DOA snook ever was right here. This has always been like, I mean, if you guys have watched the channel, this has always been one of my favorite spots. Just because it's just always been good. You be the first, you gotta be the first one here, and if you're the first one here, it's usually got some fish. I mean, it's been letting me down a little bit since the storm, but I mean, it's starting to come back here. Mullet just jumped like right over my lure. That's hilarious. Ooh. That's under. Nice eat right there. Nice eat. Decent little snook right here. Actually, I think he might be close to slot. I am on my heavier gear here. Nah, he's a little guy. Blew it up though. Oh, putting on a show. Putting on a show. I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. The less you have to handle these fish, the better. Especially when they're small like that. I don't need to touch every single one of them. I want to touch the big ones. Get a little fight out of them. Quick release. Don't gotta touch them. Don't gotta take their slime off. Don't gotta put them in the net. Don't gotta rip the hooks out with the trouble. He slammed that thing, I'll tell you what. But I'll tell you what. Oh. Is that a trout? Oh, oh. He's swiping at it. He's swiping at it. Right next to the boat. Probably a ladyfish or a trout. Looks like a trout. He's pretty silver. Pretty silver. Little red right here. Hammered it. Hammered it. He hammered it. God, he swallowed that thing. Ah, damn, he hammered that John. He hammered that John. He hammered that John. He had it down in there deep. Nice little guy right there. Hello, hello, hello. A little red right here, guys. Came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. A little bit bigger than the last one. Came out of nowhere. Realistically, he was just sitting in these sand pockets. I was over here looking at this, at the sun and stuff. At the sun coming through the clouds. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's sick looking. Come here, little buddy. Ooh, you are barely hooked, huh? You are barely hooked. Oh, no, you had it pretty good, huh? You had it pretty good, huh? Well, probably about the same size. Maybe a little bit thicker than the last one I caught. But not too bad of a fish right there. Another little guy. Little guy. Barely. Little guy. Alright, chill out, chill out, chill out. Little guy there. He's a bleeder. Little guy there. I didn't want him to splash me. Well, guys, realistically, we're kind of waiting for this wind to just chill out and change directions so we can go sight fish. For right now, we're going to try to fish McKeever's and see what we can come up with here. That might have just been an oyster, I guess. Might have just been an oyster. A decent little snook. Decent guy here. Decent snook. Little 25er. He's angry. Little 25er here. Little 25er right there, guys. Clean snook right there. Clean silver. Clean snook right there. There she goes. Nice. Finding some fish today, finding some fish. Oh, that shark was hot on its tail. Look at that little black tip. That snook too big for you, bruh. He too big for you, bruh. Oh, we need a new DOA. Another little guy here. You could throw the hook if you wanted to. As soon as I bend down to get him, he freaking threw the hook. Oh. Oh. Two giant snook right here. There's another one right there, big one. Well guys, I know I said I wasn't really going to do any cut bait fishing, but here I am doing some cut bait fishing. I've seen a bunch of big snook right here in this pocket, so hopefully we can get one to bite. We'll see what happens. We're gonna stop and have a little safety meeting. I am getting pecks from something. I don't know what it is, probably catfish, but we're gonna have a little safety meeting and chill out. See what happens here. Catfish. Oof, that was a good thump. Whatever I got is big. He's got me in the trees. He's got me in the trees. He's got me in the trees. It's one of those big snook. He's got me way far in the trees right now. He's got me way far in the trees. I'm never gonna get this fish out of here. He came out and I'm right on top of him. Just hang on right there, buddy, because you're hooked. There he goes, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Get your ass out of there, boy. Get your ass out of there, boy. Get your ass out of there, boy. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. How did I get that out of there? Oh, 3-0. 3-0 holding on for dear life right now, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. All right, she's gonna shake on me. Let's go. Let's go. That's a good one right there, guys. I don't know if you're getting a good view of that or not, but that's a healthy snook right there. That's a healthy snook. Not one of the big ones that I've seen over there, but definitely a healthy snook. Took me all up in the trees over there. Got real lucky. You can go whenever you want. On that half a pinfish, guys. Not even holding her anymore. She's holding herself. There she goes. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see just how thin that is right there. Let's see if it'll break. No, it's still pretty strong, but you can see it's frayed right there. Like crazy, it's frayed. Whew. I'm gonna have to retie my leader. surprisingly didn't fray up my leader at all. Sometimes you got to get in after them. Well guys, pretty spotty day per usual. Just that one bigger snook today. Everything else pretty small. Gonna fish our outside shoal of Ding Darling, end out the day, see what we can do. I mean, there's just little ones everywhere out here. Oh no! He slayed it. He slayed it and he missed it. No. Finally get one to eat. Finally get one to strike at it. I think it was him right there. Got him. Got him. Finally. Finally. Gosh, he's a little guy, but finally got one here. Do your thing, bruh. Look at the blue tail on that guy. Look at a blue tail on that guy. Are they finally gonna start firing up here? They finally gonna start firing up on the light jig head. He's got a remora on him. That is so cool. Look at this tail, that thing's huge. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.